Hi girls, it's Angie Bell with my furry treasures. Okay guys, I want to share some exciting news, and it's gonna be some exciting news for you guys too. Okay, this happened last week. My husband, I was looking for my tea. Anyway, my husband walked into the house, and he walked into the house and he was like, "Oh, there's something here for you, a package." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I had ordered some coloring books, which I need to check on because I got three for $20 of these coloring books that are awesome on Amazon, and I have not received them yet. But anyway, I thought those were the coloring books. So I was like, oh, I ordered 3 at one time. It was like a set of 3. So I guess maybe they can only send me 1. So, okay, I'm opening it up thinking this is one of the coloring books I ordered. I look at it, and it's this. And I'm kind of mad because I'm like, I didn't order this. It's the Color Studio, okay? Which I didn't even think the new Color Studio was even out anyways. Okay, so this is what I open up. And I'm like, okay, did they charge me for this or something? Because I didn't order this thing. Okay, so then I look further in the package and it says, okay, it says this. Get this letter. Congratulations, you've been published in the Color Studio. We would like to congratulate you on being published and hope you enjoy this complimentary copy that you can share with your family and friends before it hits the newsstands. We wish you the best luck with your artistic endeavors and hope you will continue to share your creations with us. Thank you for submitting to Stampington and Company and making our publication a part of your creative life. I could not believe it. I am so honored. I cannot believe this happened. I did, like, this was months ago. I even forgot about it. It was like months and months and months ago. I sent in some of my original pages because I was going to make a coloring book, which I still may do. But anyway, I sent in some of those because they said they wanted some coloring book pages, just like, you know, all inked out and everything. So some of my originals. So I did that, and then I've been coloring out of their coloring book, and then I'll post them on Instagram or Facebook or both through the Coloring Studio Facebook and the Coloring Studio, not Insta, Twitter. It's Twitter and Facebook, the one I do. And I guess they got one of my pictures. It was my owl that I colored. Okay. So the next story is that I look in the back, and this is what I'm thinking. I'm only thinking that I tore this out. Okay, you guys can see this was in the book. It was page 108. So what I want to show you is, I knew I was probably in this because this is what I remember turning in, but I didn't think they chose one of my coloring book pages. I thought, oh, they probably just, you know, one of my colored owl that I sent in or that I posted, that's what they probably have in the book. So they do, and it's right here, okay? It says Angela Bell. So this is the picture. I have it printed out. This is the picture that I colored and got put in the back of the book as like one of their, you know, like they'll just pick some coloring book pages that they like how the person colored them and put them in their back of their book. Okay, so they chose this. Okay, so then I'm just flipping through the coloring book, just flipping through and looking at all the cool stuff, like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I like how that person drew that. Okay, so then I get to, okay, let me see, make sure I'm on the right page. Just a second, people. Just a second. Okay. Wait, is that it right there? No, it has to be right here. Okay, it's like this. Okay. Wait, it's like this. Okay, so I'm flipping through the coloring book, okay? And I get to this page. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. I get to this page. And I'm liking those cuffs. See the cuffs right there? Are those cuffs so cool, you guys? I love those cuffs. Okay, so I'm like, ooh, I want to make those cuffs. Like, you know, color something up and then decoupage my design on those cuffs. That would be so cool. And then I look over at this page. Now, I tore this out, okay, mind you, because I wanted to do some scanning on it. This is mine. This is my hobo, like my boho purses that I drew. I could not believe it. I was like, I'm like looking at the bracelets. I go, those are my hobo purses. Oh my God. Oh my God, honey. I was talking to my husband. I go, they published it. I cannot believe it, you guys. It was crazy. I still can't believe it. I'm so excited. So, yeah, I'm in this book, this latest Color Studio coloring book. Ah! So, anyway, I was so excited. I'll just show you guys. And you guys, we'll get a closer look at the things I showed you. We're gonna go into the coloring book because I want you guys, everyone, to see it. I think it just came out, and maybe not out everywhere. It's just about to come out, or it's just come out. And we'll go through it just so you can kind of see the coloring book also, not just my picture in here. So you can see if you want to get this coloring book. So we'll do the camera, and I'll put the camera down low, but I thought we'll do a face-to-face for the beginning of this video. I am going to do a giveaway. Yay! So just leave a comment below, and I'll be giving away the Color Studio book. Not this one, but a new one. So, okay? So just make sure you leave a comment, and I'll be giving one of these away. The other thing I want to talk about is, so we're going to go through the coloring book. I'm going to bring the camera. I'll resituate the camera. We'll go through the coloring book so you guys can see all the coolness that's in this coloring book. Tim Holt is in here too, you guys. It's fabulous. The other thing I've been doing lately, and you know what? I am so bad at names. Chelsea Rose. That is her name. And she is an awesome, beautiful artist. She loves drinking tea, and she loves drawing and painting, and she does these really cool, spiritual, fun and funky type of women, and I love her art. It's Chelsea Rose. I will put her link below. She's really, I've been watching a lot of her videos. She's really inspired me and my art. I really like her. And she's a tea drinker like me. She's obsessed with tea. Okay, she's so obsessed with tea, she started painting with tea, you guys. Okay, so now I have. Okay, so she's painting with chai tea. I get mine at Trader Joe's, okay? It's the Indian spice one at Trader Joe's because it's nice and dark. So it's like a sienna brown. So it'll give you that color when you paint with it, okay? So it's just like watercolor, but you're painting with natural pigments. Ah! You know, like so many of us, we dye paper, we dye laces, we dye doilies with tea and coffee and all other type of natural pigments. You guys, we could be watercoloring with these on our projects or our artwork. I don't know why I never thought of this. So anyway, she does it with chai tea, so I bought that, and it is a beautiful color. And also she does it with hibiscus, which I dye laces, doilies. I just started doing that with hibiscus flower. Those are fabulous to paint with. And then I've done coffee. Now she's not doing coffee, but I like the way coffee's going too. I use instant coffee that I get from Dollar Tree or wherever because it is a nice deep staining color. So let me show you what that looks like. When you, this was one of the pages out of the coloring studio, and as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh, I want to color that. Look, you guys, this is all with tea. Is this fabulous or what? Love this. So cool. Isn't that so pretty? And it's only done with 2 colors. It's done with, actually it's only done with coffee and hibiscus flowers. And I'll show you guys, I'll have some hibiscus flowers and where to get that when we transfer everything down and you guys, and we start, what we're going to do is we're going to start, I'm going to show you guys how I've been painting with, we'll continue painting on this one with the tea and the coffee. And I'll show you guys how to do that. Anybody can do that. It takes nothing. Here we are, we spent all this money on all this watercolor, and look how gorgeous you can do with coffee and tea. Awesome. And like I said, this is a really cool picture. This is out of the Coloring Book Studio, the latest one. So, okay, is that everything I want to tell you guys for now? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, when you guys come back, when I come back, I'm going to have it set up. The camera's going to go low right over the work. We're going to go through the coloring book. So you guys can see everything in there, and then I'll do some sampling of how to do the, how to paint with tea. Awesome. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Now we're set up with a different angle of the camera. Okay, this is the Coloring Book Studio. Yay! I want to go through it, and I'll show you guys a closer look of the stuff I did in here, and then also just a quick look through the Coloring Book Studio. And this, like I said, I think it's out now. If not, it'll be coming out real soon. So, okay. So the first page, this page is torn out because this is the one that I was that I'm coloring with that I'm watercoloring with tea. Okay, so I made a copy of that one. So I tore this out. I tear my books up. This is really cool. Let me make sure I'm in frame, you guys. So you guys can see everything. Yeah, we're good right there. Okay, so we'll turn my page. And we'll just keep going through it, and then I'll let you know when we get to mine, just so we can kind of look through it. This is cool. Love this. She's really pretty to do. I love that. It's neat. Almost everything in here is neat. I love that. Nurture tranquility. Be still and know that I am God. It's cool. There's just so much cool stuff in here. Ooh, I really love this. Fabulous. I want to do something like this. I was thinking about it already. I want to put my girl, one of my girls, and Zentangle all around her. So I'm going to be doing that. This is cool. I don't know what this is, but that's cool looking. I like it. Neat. Love. You know, I'm not a big owl lover, but you know what I like? I like to color owls. I like to color birds. And as a child, I always loved coloring birds. In fact, I got coloring books that were all full of birds. And I used all my, I've said this story before, I used all the bronzes, all the browns, all the golds. And that's the only colors I would use. Oh, and I use all this like sagey greens and stuff in my coloring books. This is cool. I like that. Some shoes. That's going to be fun to color. These birds. That's pretty. Very pretty. Some fun houses. It's a neat little page. Loving this. Love the funky houses. That's my type of houses right there. I love that. You know, I was just trying my hand at painting, at drawing some Victorian houses, and because I'm a big fan of Victorian houses, and oh my god, it was driving me absolutely insane. But you know, something like this type of style, where it's just more funky and fun, I might try my hand at drawing some Victorian houses. So they look kind of Victorian, but they're more of the fun, funky style, like this, you know? Because I can't be dealing with like perfect, oh, I almost pulled my hair out. This is so cool. Love this. Love. Is this that one lady? I'm looking to see who did this. Mary. Nope, it's not who I thought it was. But I love that. Fun birds. This is really cute. Oh, that's a neat page. Neat turtle. Love these boots. That'd be really fun to paint. Or to paint or color in. A neat landscape. This is fun. Check that out. I love that. Love it. I love when there's a lot going on. This is cute. She's fun. I thought she was so cute. Isn't she cute? How fun. That's neat. Okay, here's the Tim Holtz page. You guys, is this fabulous or what? I loving. How cool would this be to paint this with the tees? Oh my gosh. It would be fabulous because it would look very vintage and aged and stuff. Or at least do all the tea in the background. And then throw some watercolor in this. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think I'm going to do it. Or maybe the whole thing in tea because it just look really aged. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this page soon. Don't you guys just love that Tim Holtz page? Everything. Oh, this is all a bunch of washi tape. Isn't that cute, you guys? Oh, that's a cute idea. A whole page of washi tape to color. That's cool. It's a fun little funky page. I like it. It's cute. Got some fishies to color. This would be cool to do some mixed media in here. Be really fun. Drawing your own seaweed. Also, make it look like it's all underwater. Or do a mixed media background with them. That'd be fun. Whenever there's a lot of space, you can do a lot of mixed media in the background. Or draw your own things in and color them in. Which would be really cool. I think this is a cool picture. Very cool. That's cool. This is a neat page. How fun. Fun, fun. Love this. I'm definitely going to have to paint this. Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. Love. Love it. I would do some mixed media up in here. Like right here. Throwing some different stuff. Napkins or music notes or something. Something cool. I like it. This is neat. It's almost already all painted. How cool would that look with the, let me turn it around. No, I can't turn it around. I want to be out of frame. But anyway, this house would be really neat, done with the different colored tees. Make sure I'm still in frame since I just moved the coloring book. Okay, sorry. That's fun. That's a fun page. I like how they did it here. It's pretty. Very pretty. That's a cool, I love her. That's a fun page to color in. Oh, love it. Or watercolor it. You guys, if I'm going to watercolor, I copy my stuff on mixed media. I think it's Canon. Just take it out of here and copy it onto the mixed media paper, and it works good with the watercoloring or if you're going to paint with tea. This is fun and funky. I like that. Another fun page. And here's mine. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm in this book. As you can see, that's the other side. So just to prove that I'm in the book. But I ripped it out. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't believe I'm in here. This is crazy. So there's mine. I did these hobo purses, and then I did a lot of my doodling or my zentangling. I think it's more doodling. And I doodled all inside for the designs of the purse. I just can't believe it's in here. That's just crazy. I'm definitely going to paint mine, watercolor this with tea, and then I'll watercolor it with, and use Prismacolor pencils on it, maybe some mixed media in the background and stuff. So I'll probably do it a couple different ways. Here's a fun page. This book. Oh, this is cool. These flowers are really neat. I like that. That's a pretty page. Oh, she's really neat. Sorry, you guys, I can't turn it because I can't get out of frame, but you can just kind of get a visualization. That's a cool picture of her. See the girl's face and then all entangling around it. That's what I really want to start doing, is a bunch of entangling around my girls. This is cool. This is by, what's her name? Dina Wakley. This is Dina Wakley right here. Cool, huh? That'd be fun to paint her. In. Really fun. I love this. This is cool too. This might be Dina Wakley. No, it's not. It's Margaret Houseplin. Anyway, this is neat. That's a neat saying. God grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Isn't that the damn truth? Whew. Okay. This is cool. Loving the mushrooms. That's a neat picture. And then the trees. That's a cool, cute little girl. Very sketchy looking. It's cool. That's a fun page. Loving the owl. And then what here is right, let me show you. That's where I ripped this out at. And it goes, how does it go? Okay, you guys, this right here is the submission guidelines. So you can submit right online, and it tells you everything you need to do. It's very simple. So if anybody, you guys color things up in this book and you want to share it with them, or if you're an artist yourself and you draw and you want to send in your drawings, you can do it. So this is all the information. It's very simple too. It wasn't hard at all. And then this is where, I'm trying to see where my page went. My page is 106, 107, so it went right here. Okay, so it went like this. Okay. And then, right here is where, let me make sure you guys are still seeing it. Right here is where my owl is at. Yeah, you guys are seeing it. What I did to this owl is I did mixed media in the background, and I mixed media the background, and then I colored the owl separately, and then I cut the owl out and put it on top of the mixed media background. That's how I did it. I was like, how did I do that? So this is how that turned out. So I did all kinds of mixed media on this background. It was really fun, and I did drips and everything. And then I colored the owl separately, and then put the owl on top of here. And then I made a copy of it at the I made a copy of it at like got my brain, Office Max, I think it is. Anyway, so just to have like a print of it. So okay. So that's it on the Colorbook Studio book. Isn't this cool? That's the end of it right there. Isn't that a cool book? Love it. And I cannot believe this happened to me. I cannot believe that I'm in this book. Unbelievable. Ah! Okay. Now, I wanted to show you guys really quickly the tea that I'm going to be using for this for this watercoloring with tea. I get this chai spice. It's at Trader Joe's, so you guys can see what it looks like. This is the box. Oh, it smells so good. And you guys, it smells so divine when you're coloring with tea and coffee, because the aroma, you're getting that beautiful aroma, and you can't even get any more organic or natural than painting with tea, okay, and coffee. I mean, it's just fabulous. Okay, the hibiscus. Okay, and this is the color you get with the chai. Okay, here, I just want to show you guys. That's the chai color. And you're going to see on paper in a minute, too. Okay, and then I put it in a plastic bag. This is hibiscus flowers. So if you have some hibiscus in your backyard, just go out there and dry them, and you can use the flowers. You can drink this as tea, which I totally drink this as tea. I flavor when I make my tinctures, I flavor my tinctures with this too, because it has a very nice raspberry taste to it. It can get kind of like tart and strong, so definitely if you're going to drink it, use agave syrup, and then it's nice and sweet and smooth, of course. But you don't need a lot of these when you make a tea or even an infusion, because they're really, really strong. But anyway, they make a really strong, beautiful purple color, and that's what that looks like. And I'll show you what it looks like on paper. And then this is coffee. I use instant coffee, just cheap instant coffee I get from like the Dollar Tree or whatever. And the reason I use instant is because then you can make it really super strong. Like you can just put in just like a little bit of water and like a whole tablespoon of coffee to get it nice and strong. And then you're not making like a big strong pot of coffee and wasting your coffee. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys what and the hibiscus flowers, you can get these. Okay, I was getting them at my herb store here in Las Vegas. But then there was a Mexican grocery store that I like to go to all the time, and they sell it in their bulks, like in the fruits and vegetables section, in a big bulk bin. And that's where I get it now, you guys. I'm getting this at like $3 a pound. So I get tons of it. So I can drink tons of it. I can paint with it. I can flavor my tinctures with it. It's fabulous. I love hibiscus. You can also get this at Mountain Rose Herbs. I will write that down. Let me write it down right now so I can put that in the information below. It's www.mountainroseherbs.com. It's an herb. You can buy all pure organic herbs from the earth. Mountain Rose Herbs. And you can drink them as teas, you can make them as tinctures, you can grind them up, or they come ground up and you can put them into capsules, whatever you want. Okay, but anyway, but just for the tea painting, you can get your hibiscus there if you don't know where else to find it. Okay, next. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. Look how cool. I did a sampling. Look how gorgeous this is. This is a sampling of only the hibiscus and the chai tea. Look how gorgeous this is. Is this like the most beautiful cloud you've ever seen? And you guys, all I did was go like this. And it spread out like this. Is this gorgeous or what? I will be using this all the time in my paintings. Fabulous. Or for backgrounds. So the background for this is going to definitely be this, because that's ridiculously awesome. Okay, so let's get on think I went through everything. Did I go through everything? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get on to, I'll show you how to watercolor with tea. Okay, let me make sure I'm in frame. Make sure you guys are seeing everything well. Look at my time. Okay, you guys are seeing good. Well, second. Bring that back. Okay, and let me look at my time. Yeah, we're at 17 minutes. We're okay. Okay, we'll just do this for about 10 minutes, just so you guys can get a feeling for what I'm doing. Okay, so oh, and isn't this cute? This is what these little cups. I got them at, oh, you guys, what is that called? The Asian dollar store. Daiso. Aren't these adorable? So I put all my 3 teas and my water, each one in one of these. So this is what I'm painting with. You see how beautiful it looks at my station. It looks, if I can, I'll bring my camera and show you guys. Well, look, I'll just show you right now. Look how pretty this looks. This is how I'm painting with my tea and my coffees and my water for rinsing my brush. It's just beautiful, and it smells so good, and it's so pretty. Oh, it's my newest addiction. Painting with tea and coffee. Okay, let's start painting. I want to finish her, this is her leg down here, and I didn't do this, so we're going to do her leg, and I'm going to use, I'm going to use coffee because that's what I was using before. Okay. Oh, let me take off my bracelets. And I love it because it's kind of subtle, and then it's kind of not. It just looks so natural. It's like, where did you get that color from? Because it's just like nothing else. You know, I could have made this stronger. Let me go into the chai really quick. Yeah, we'll use the chai. My coffee, I just made this fresh thing of coffee, and I could have made it a little stronger, but the chai will do just fine. The chai and the coffee are actually pretty similar in color. So, and then you guys can experiment and start experimenting with other natural pigments and see what they do. I'm gonna do avocado because you know how we like, a lot of girls, we do avocado. We boil some avocado skins and then dip laces and doilies in there and make them a really pretty pink color. So I really want to boil some avocado skins and see how that looks painting with the avocado water, and see if I get like a real pretty pink. Okay, you guys, see how I did the outside? I did some shading and I left it white in the middle, so there's some highlight there, okay? And then I'm going to do some deeper shading with the hibiscus, which is going to be a really pretty purple. Now it comes out looking red, like kind of reddish or raspberry color, but it totally dries this color right here. Okay. I just want to bring a little bit more of that chai out a little bit. If you want to deepen any of the colors, you just dip in and just give it a second, third coat and get a little bit deeper. Okay. And I'm going to go over the hibiscus one more time so we can get a really nice, pretty deep color. And it's kind of cool only painting with 2 colors, or 3 in this case, because we also have the coffee. But I think I'm not going to be using the coffee. Like I said, it's pretty much almost the same as the chai tea. We'll see if it's exactly the same once I make it a little stronger, which won't be in this video, but in the next video I will. Okay, so you guys will see in your own eyes how this dries. And the other thing is just to make sure there's no harsh lines, kind of, I just dipped my brush in water and just kind of dab on everything, just to make sure there's not any harsh lines. And you can really make sure there's no harsh lines is like when you're painting, kind of do a dabbing motion. And that makes sure that everything blends right out. So you don't have to worry about blending from this to the white color that's the highlight. It'll blend right out. The hibiscus will blend right out into the brown. Okay, let's do this next. I just don't know what the heck this is. I'm going to assume that this is the other side of this animal right here. Like it's butt or something. I don't know. Okay. I can tell you this, it is obsessive painting like this. It's so fun. I love it. Okay, I'm going to put this, what am I going to do? All right, I'm going to put the hibiscus all on the outsides. And I'm going to put the deeper shade, like where it's shaded. Like, see how it's shaded in through here? I'm going to put the purple there. So we're going to put this like this. Okay, and then I'm going to take the purple, or the hibiscus, and I'm going to go in with where everything has all the little darkness on it. Wherever the dark is at is where I'm going to assume that there's some shading. And see how I'm kind of just roughly moving my hand? That's exactly how you need to do it, so that when it dries, it like blends out into the whole thing. Also, let's throw some more shading. Oh, I just put my hand in there. Let's throw some more shading into here on the outside. Okay. Okay, there we go. And we'll take a little bit more. I just want to leave a tiny bit of white in the middle. So let's throw a little bit more hibiscus right into here. And we'll keep that center there for the highlight. Okay. We can bring all this in. We don't need to leave that much white for the highlight. There we go. And that'll be our highlight there. Okay, let's do some flowers. This was something fun I did with the flowers. I thought what I did is to make the purple ones. I did the middle like this, but I want it to blend out to get lighter, to like show highlights in the flower. So I rinsed my brush, and with just water, there's no color on this, I just kind of brought it out from there and just bring it out, and it turns out really, really pretty. See? Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's see, where's that flower at? Right there. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. Let me bring it up closer. Okay, let me see where my brush is at. See that flower? So you put the deepest color right in the middle, like right in the center area here in a circle, and then take your brush with no water, and then just kind of pounce on it, and it bleeds it out into the light, from dark to lighter, lighter, lighter. So that's how you get your highlight effect in there. It comes out really cool. And that was kind of my own little thing I kind of discovered. And oh, and her name, the girl who I learned this from, who I told you she's a beautiful artist. I love her fun, funky, spiritual women that she does. She puts these girls, she has these girls that she puts in her artwork, and you guys have to go check her out. Her name is Chelsea Rose Arts. And I'll leave a link below. So we're gonna do a tea, do the chai tea here. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did over there. So we're going to stay more in the center here, but to blend it out, I'll use water, and it will bleed it out a lot lighter, and that'll be the highlights right on the tips. Okay. Okay. So right here, and so I just put the hibiscus in, and then just blend it out a little bit with water. No color on the brush, and see, it gets lighter as it goes out, so it gives you your natural highlights. Gives you your natural highlights and your shading, so pretty cool. All right. Let's go up here. We'll do all purple on these flowers. I call the hibiscus purple. So if I say purple, I mean the hibiscus tea. Okay. So we put in our hibiscus color. Let's rinse our brush. Now with just a clean water brush, just your brush is clean with water. just kind of pounce on it and it will bleed it right out. And you'll get, there we go. And you could stop right before you get to the tippy ends and leave those white for some more, highlight. Another thing is if you want to get this a little lighter, just really go in there with water. Take your paper towel and go like this. Look how pretty that looks now. That's another technique you can do. So I'm going to do that on the rest of these. I kind of like that. And then take out some of the color. And you'll get like a shade lighter. Look how pretty that looks. Now I kind of went outside the lines right there. So I'm just going to clean up my work. There we go. Okay. So that looks really pretty. I'm going to show you guys how I did this dress. Okay. This dress, how I did this came out really, really cool. I'll show you. Maybe I can do it with this butterfly. Okay, I'm going to do this butterfly up here, all purple, the whole thing. Okay, or hibiscus color. Okay, and we need some shading on the whole thing, right? Or we need some highlights on the whole thing. I'll show you how you can go in and just take color out. So you can go with just water like I just said, right in the middle. Take your finger with your paper towel and just go like that. See? Now you just, see how I just created a highlight right there? Isn't that a cool little technique? And then take your finger and just take plain water, put it right in the middle, and take a paper towel. And that's how you instantly get another color. The perfect highlighter for this hibiscus. See? Isn't that pretty? I think that looks so, so pretty. So subtle and so pretty. All right, let's do some tea right there. And I think it looks so pretty just painting with like 2 colors or 3 colors. And they're all just very, very pretty subtle colors. With the tea, you don't even have to do that technique I said, how you kind of spread it out a little bit to make your highlights. You can just leave the tips white on that. Because it's so light that I think it looks better like that. In fact, I think I need to just dab it a little bit so it can have a little bit more highlights on that. And as you play with the tea, you'll know what I'm talking about. So if you're like, I'm confused a little bit, you won't be. Just start playing with the tea and you'll... Now you have to use the right colors or you're not going to get it because they need to be dramatic enough. So, hibiscus is one really good one, and the chai spice tea and the coffee. Just make sure you make your coffee really, really strong. Like I didn't make my coffee strong enough, so I'm just using the tea. That looks pretty. But the next video I do, I will have the coffee made strong enough. I thought it was strong enough. Okay. And I'm just going to dab this a little bit here so we can get a little bit more of a highlight on the tips of the flower. See how that turns out? You guys go down here and look. See how remember we did the leg? Look how cool it looks now. See how the purple has changed from that like magenta-y color and how it's blended all together? How it's blended right into the tea. It's fabulous. And I'm telling you guys, it is so addicting painting with tea. And it's so easy. I mean, I already showed you guys different techniques of how to do your shading and stuff. With tea, it's fabulous. And when it comes to the chai, just wherever you want your highlight, like your lightest highlight, just don't put the tea there. And if you want to do it the hibiscus and you need to, just remove it. Put a little water in that area where you want to highlight. Take your paper towel, dab it. There you go. I love this. Okay, let me see the time we have. Okay, I'm waiting for this to dry over here. This should dry and blend in a lot better than this. So we'll see how this is. Yeah, it will, because I did the leg and the leg is done. It's really, really nice now. It just takes a little while for it to dry and do its thing. Okay, I want to do the hair. Let's check my time. What is the time? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think how I want to do the hair. Okay, I just want to do, we're going to do purple, of course, purple and the chai. The chai will be the highlight, so we'll just brush it through. Brush it through here and there, so then we can put the purple in. So the tea and this will be the highlights, and the purple will be the shading color, the deeper color in the hair. Because hair is never one tone, right? We have to have at least 2 or 3 shades in hair. I mean 2 or 3 or 4. I usually put 3 or 4 different shades when I color hair in. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put in the hibiscus. So relaxing, you guys. It's weird how like zen it is to paint with tea. I feel more zen painting with tea than I do watercolor, and I don't understand why, but maybe because it's so natural. It's more zen to paint with tea than it is to use your markers, your what do you call it? Your alcohol markers or watercolor. Especially when you're only painting with 2 or 3 colors, there's not a whole lot of decisions to make. That's probably one thing why it's so stress-free too. Because I'd be stressing on colors sometimes, on what color palette I'm going to use. And here, there's only 3 colors to choose from. And right now I only have 2 because I'm not painting with the copy. Look how pretty that looks, you guys. I love it. I'm going to go back over the tea parts really quick. Anywhere there's tea, I'm going to go back over it. And the aroma of the tea, of this chai tea, smells so good. The hibiscus smells so good. Of course, coffee smells divine. I need to put a little bit more of the hibiscus right over here. Need a little bit more shading. We'll go right here. There we go. See if I need any more shading anywhere else. I kind of feel like there needs to be some shading right here. Oh, right there. Okay. Look how pretty that looks. I am loving this. And let's go do the butterfly over here. We'll do the whole butterfly all in the hibiscus. And then we'll do that technique I showed you. Okay, this is how we're going to put a little water on the brush. Take our finger and a paper towel. There we go. There's our highlight. Bam. Put a little highlight right there. There we go. And if you take off too much of the color and you still throw in a little bit more of the shading around the edges, just go back in and paint a little bit more. Like I need to get a little bit darker right there. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I'm not happy right now with this, and this is dried. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, what the heck? I'm going to do the whole thing in hibiscus. Right over the tea that we did. Okay. And I'm going to show you how I, on a big area, how I take out the color. Like I did the dress right here. This might even be the other part of her dress. You know what? I think it is. Like her dress blew up behind her. Okay, that makes more sense. See how much better that already looks? Just solid. Okay, we need to put some highlights right in the middle here. So we're going to put some highlights in here. This is just plain water on the brush, no color. Take my paper towel with my finger, like that, and just kind of just blot out color. Okay, there we go. And there's our highlights. Is that fabulous or what, you guys? Right there. Bam. Highlights are done. I love it. Let's do a, okay, you know, we need to just deepen this tea here, the darker tea. Oh, I just missed part of this. Oh, there's a piece of hibiscus there. Build that in there. We won't put any highlights in here because this is underneath the dress and underneath this flower, so it'd be a little bit darker. I think this looks so, so pretty. You know, this is another technique I was doing. Let's mix it. Let's put the hibiscus color here in the middle, and then let's put tea on the edges. That'll look cool. Because the tea's lighter, so that'll be like our highlight. It'll be a beigeier highlight, so. That looks really pretty. I'm glad I did that. Gorgeous. And then all of these leaves. I'm trying to think what color we want to do the leaves. I'm talking about all these leaves here. Maybe we'll just intermix them like we did the hair. You know what I'm saying? Like this vine is going to be purple. Okay, like that. And go up into here. Cool. Love it. Okay. And then the next one will be like the chai tea. And I'm not getting real specific, I mean, about like getting into every little leaf because it's just getting some color on it. And then I'm going to take the whole background anyway and do this to the background. And hopefully it doesn't blend the leaves in too much. But I don't think so because the leaf shape will still be there, so we should be good. I'm going to take and do the whole white background like that. So, not on this video because we won't have time, but I just wanted to let you guys see what you can do with tea. And I'm going to be taking a lot of my drawings that I've done and carrying them in my Etsy shop, but have them all done in nothing but tea, and sell tea prints, which I think will be really, really pretty and really fun to sell in my Etsy shop. Also, I may be doing what's it called? Make sure we're still okay. I may be doing, what is it called? I'm looking at my thing here. Patreon. I will be. I'm going to be doing that. I haven't got set up for it yet, but I will. And definitely the tea prints will be in my my Patreon. Maybe some 4x6 or 5x7 tea prints. And it's a thing, I think you guys have all heard of Patreon before. It's just a thing where you can support artists and support them as being artists. And in return, we create like little packets, you know, like you'll get like a 5x7 that month and a coloring book page and things like that. Like I just got this from Chelsea Rose. I like how she does it. She offers a coloring book page, so she offers her book as a coloring book page. She offers I don't know if she offers the tea prints or not. I think she offers tea prints in her Etsy shop, but I want to offer the tea prints like in a 4x6 or a 5x7 in my Patreon, and then a color book page. And then, you know, the more that you more money that you donate, then the more things you get in that at that stage. Okay, so anyway, when I decide to do it, I'll make sure I'm very, very clear about it. But like there's different donation levels. Like if you donate $10, you get this every month. If you donate $15, you get this. If you donate 20 or 25, so things like that. So
I have to still, like, you know, work all that out. I'm not really sure how I want to do that. Like I said, I am going to have tea prints, though. I really like that idea. She gave me that idea. She sells tea prints in her shop. I thought that is such a cool idea. I absolutely love that. And I think it's just a really nice way, if you ever wanted to collect my art, it'll be a little bit less expensive way, and actually just a more fun way to collect art, I think. So, you guys, you know what I think I'm going to do? I lied. I think I'm going to, I want to have this in between the coffee to fill in all of this. And then the flowers that I did purple are going to blend right in. So you see all the, not flowers, the leaves. So what I'm going to do is all the leaves that I did the tea with, I'm going to paint those purple here in a second. But all this inside of here, all this white space, I'm going to paint with the tea. It just hit me all of a sudden. All the white space. Okay. So then it'll make more sense now, and everything will blend a lot nicer. I'll just start going in with the hibiscus on all of these leaves. And then this will blend right into the tea. And that'll look really pretty. See, isn't that looking better and making, like, more sense? And as you're doing it, you'll figure things out, what works the best for you, and different techniques. You'll keep discovering for yourself too. See, and then now I can blend the tea right into, the tea will blend right into, the hibiscus tea will blend right into the chai tea, and it'll just make more sense. So yeah, that looks pretty. All right, you guys, this is so addicting. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. You guys can join me if you'd like on, I'm on Facebook as Angie Bell, and I'm on Twitter as Angie Bell. I will go ahead and put this on my, I will go ahead and put this on my Facebook and my Twitter, so I can show you how I finally finished this. Because I told you I'm going to do the background like that. And you'll see it, you can see it finished if you're interested in seeing it finished. I'd love for you to join me on my Facebook and my Twitter anyway, so that'd be fun. And of course, I will join you, make you a friend, and you can make me a friend, and it'll be great. Okay, all right, so you guys, I'm going to bring this up closer to the camera. Look how fabulous, look how cool this is turned out over here. Now, this right here, see how it's still a little bit like magenta color? That will, as it keeps drying, will turn like this as it keeps drying. Okay, but I just want to come in a little closer so you guys can see. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And you guys should, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision so you could smell how good it smells in here. It smells so good. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just like the most beautiful watercolor? Oh, I just love it. So you guys, that's a sampling of how to paint with tea, paint with chai tea, how to paint with hibiscus, look how rich that is, and how to paint with coffee. Okay, so I think that this, okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it there. Like I said, you guys, I'm going to be setting up a Patreon account. There'll be different tiers. That's what I want to say. So if you wish to support me in my art endeavors, you'll get so if you do $10 a month as a donation, you'll get, I'll have like a whole little kit of things you'll get. 15, you get a whole bunch of other things, and then it goes up from there. So I'll work that out, and I'll let you guys know when I decide to do, when I have that all set up. Facebook and Twitter, I'm Angie Bell. That link will be below. I also have an Etsy shop. It's www.myfairytreasures.etsy.com, and all of my mixed media art is in there. I have 8x10s for $15, and 11x14 I think is like $25. So really reasonable prices. We'll probably be carrying some tea prints in there pretty soon of my artwork. It depends on how I'm going to divide that between Patreon and Etsy. So you guys will see as we go along. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give my video a thumbs up, make a comment, and if you can't leave a comment, at least leave a thumbs up, because that just really helps with, like, I don't know, something in how they rank you in YouTube. But anyway, that would be awesome. Share. I would love for you to share my channel with other people. And make sure you go see Chelsea Rose Arts. She's an awesome artist. You guys have to go see her work, give her some love and support, and go subscribe to her channel. And like always be creating, teaching, and sharing. All right, guys. Oh, one last thing. Sorry. Oh my gosh, the giveaway. Make sure you leave a comment below. I mean, you better leave a comment below. So you guys can win this. Oops, I just had some other papers there. So you can win the coloring, so you have a chance of winning the coloring studio. The giveaway will be this is Tuesday, it'll be next Tuesday, okay? Whatever the date is, next Tuesday. So make sure you leave your comment below. The most important part of the whole thing, so you guys can win this coloring book. Okay, talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!